Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this lecture we are going to explain about JavaScript date input format. Before explaining these things here, let me show you something interesting. Suppose you write this in JavaScript, this code, that is a course publish, it is equal to new date, and it is like 2028, then 06, then 12, and your roommate that this const publish moment is equal to new date, and then 06, then 12, then 2028, right? And another developers write like this: const blog publish, it is equal to new date, then it is June 12, 2028. Got it? So you see, all of them look perfectly valid here, right? But there is something many developers do not realize here. JavaScript may interpret this format differently depending on the browser and its time zone. You are belong to US or UK or India. On the basis of that, it will return your result. In some cases, it may return even return invalid date. Okay. So in this video, we will learn the three main JavaScript date format, which format developers should always use, how JavaScript store and output dates, and how to convert dates into time systems using the date.parse functions. By the end of this video, dates in JavaScript will finally make the sense. Let's start first. Here we have to understanding JavaScript date input formats. Here we have the definition. When we create a date using strings, JavaScript commonly support three type of format. We have in JS three format. Here ISO format like this, then short format like forward slash, then long date like here this one. So you see like this is ISO format, then short format, this is long format. You see three type of format we have it, but there is this important things. Only the ISO format is officially standardized and consistent. Other format may behave differently across the browser. That's why experienced developer prefer ISO dates. I mean this one, this format. So how first second topic, creating a date objects. How you can create. JavaScript provides the date object to work with date and times. This one, const today record. This is record is equal to new date, then console.log today record. Got it? Then check it here, your output. I mean here, see this. I think we have to check in this one here. Let me see this, and then we have to file. You see 51 your file name. Got it? So you see your output look like this. Okay, so you can change it in the using toString method. Let me here dot two strings, this one. Now here this is a human readable format. You see Monday, March 16, 2026, and this is your time GMT green, which means times. This one Indian Standard Time. Got it? So here this output contains the several details automatically, and you will see here what day of the week. Okay, then date. Here we have and times. This is your time zone. Got it? Day of the week. Then we have the month, then date, then year, times, time zone. Got it? So here ISO date format, it's best practice you have to use always. Here this is the ISO 8601 format is the international standard. It is used to represent dates format. Because this format is standardized globally, JavaScript handles it very reliably. That's why most production applications use ISO dates and dates format. This one look like this. This is a year, then kind of hyphen, then it is month hyphen days. So this is your standard format. It is a globally used this format, ISO date format, not this format like short format or long format. That's why your most production application use ISO date format. So here even okay, I think we have that example. This is here const project deadline. This is here project, it is a deadline. This is a new date, then inside string 2028 06 10 1 12. Then we are going to console.log and use here. So here each section has a specific meaning. When you print these things, okay, what you see, okay, I mean again you have to change this here to here you see here we have all the method available, but just use two strings and it will return your result. What you see here, it will return the year, then we have the month and days. Okay, this is your default time. So here what we have the year, month and days. Because this format is standardized globally, JavaScript handle it very reliably. So that's why you must in the project everyone uses this format of your dates. Here ISO date without days. Here sometimes we only care about the year and the month. For example, billing cycles are subscription periods. So for that one we have another format like year and month, like this one we have month. Then here write in the const billing, it is a billing period, it is equal to new date, and then inside it 2028 then 06, and you see it, then console.log your billing period. Got it? So let me check it here, guys. In that terminal, here you have to use two strings format. Here since the day is missing, JavaScript automatically assume day 1. Okay, you see here day 1, Monday also, this is Monday by default, and then you see like June 12, and here this is a year. Okay, this is a year 06, it means June, and by default day 1, I mean Monday, then this is a year, and this is your default time, GMT. Then okay, this is about your ISO date without dates. Okay, here by default JavaScript choose 1, this is Monday. So let me comment here. However, the exact result can change slightly depending on the user time zone. Your time zone, whatever we have that, on different country have different time zones. Then fifth, it is ISO date with only years. So here you can also create a date using just the year. We have the example. Simply you write the const foundation year, foundation here, it is equal to new date, and then 2015. Okay, then console.log foundation here, write dot two strings. It makes cute. You see, because month and day are missing, JavaScript assume to 1. what happened, guys? Okay, let me execute it. Yes, here you can also get a date using just a year. So in that case, here what happened, use here January 1. Okay, so the result in it becomes something like January 1, and this is 15. Got it? So that is fine. Then move to the next one, ISO date with times. Here sometime we need to include the exact time as well. So ISO format allow time using the T separators. So what we have the format, we have like this one here, already that what this is a year, then we have the month, this is month, then here it is day, then we have hour. You see here T separated, then we have a minute, then second, chat. Right, so let me, here we have just console.log, put inside here you date 28-06, and then -12 T, then 16, then 45 minute, then 00, then Z. Here not kept const meeting start is equal to new date, inside it here, paste it, got it. So what we have to do, just meeting start. Okay, so you say those important symbol like we have the T, this T, guys, this one, this T. Okay, T separators, separate date and time. You see here, this is your date here now, and this is your time. Got it? And Z here, Z, this Z here represent UTC time. So this date means here June 12, 2028 and 4:45 UTC. This is, let me print, and here's here your output. Okay, you see it is exactly working here. This is your time, this is your date, it is your T separator, then this is your UTC. Got it? So it is very simple. ISO date with times. Next it is here using time zone offset. This is here when building global application, time zone become very important. JavaScript allow time zone offsets. This is the example. Suppose here const here webinars launch is equal to new date. This is, go to the new line here, and then we have to put this date inside here. This is here, remove this time zone, and we have to manually hit 0, 5 and 30 minutes. Got it? Then console.log your webinar launch. So here what happened, guys, here see here plus 0 5 hour plus 30 minutes. This indicate the time zone offset. This is used in video meetings, booking system, international platforms. So you can check it in the terminals if you want. Then sort date format. Here what we have about, this is a sort date format. Here we have a month, then we have the days, we have the year. So let's do it here. Const payment recorded is equal to new date. What we have here 06 /12, then this is 12/28 Okay, so let me here not like this. Here write console.log, then we have payment recorded. So let me try to execute, and this is what we have here. You see your time, this is your separator, and this is your time, this is time zone. So here we have some warning about this is what short date can behave inconsistently across the browser. So here, so browser may parse it. Some browser may parse it correctly and return invalid dates. So that's why a developer usually avoid this format in the production system. In the production system, you have to always use ISO date time format. This one, this is here ISO date. Got it? Then here long date formats. Here long date use month names. This is we have here. You can write here conference day, conference days is equal to new date. Then inside it here you write here August 2028. Here we will write console.log conference day. You can also write these things like, I'm in this variable. Here also you can write like this. It is simple. You have to cut this from here. Okay, and go to here, paste it. Okay, here same thing. Here this value you can write like this. Okay, it is same thing. So it is totally dependent on how you can write. JavaScript understand full month and abbreviated month names. Like here, if you put like this is full name and kind of half name, then it is also JavaScript understand. And one thing here I want to tell you here JavaScript ignores the uppercases and lowercase, does not matter here. Suppose here if you write this is capital and in this small, so no worry about it. Here JavaScript handle it. Okay, here the uppercase and lowercase are ignored. Okay, JavaScript automatically handle all these things, so it still work perfectly. Okay, these two you can write uppercase or lowercase. The next is about your parsing date using the date.parse. Here we have what? Here JavaScript provides a built-in method called date.parse. Date.parse converts date into the millisecond. This millisecond represents the time passed since. So here, okay, so here I'm in January 1, then 197. This moment is called the Unix epoch. So here we have to comment, and then we have example. Here let time systems number. It is here. It is times temp. It is number. It is equal to date dot parse September. Here September 18. This is comma. Then 2024. Then we have to console.log. This is here console.log, and you got your here in the millisecond. This is here. This number represents milliseconds since the Unix epoch, and you see you got it your Unix. Okay, from this date to this date, inside it, how many milliseconds we have here? This one. Got it? Then converting millisecond back to the date, how you can do that? It is very simple. We can convert those milliseconds back into a date objects. Example, we have here. Let me copy paste that code. remove the variables. This is your times. Here date.parse September 18, 2024 time systems number. Now here we have to update something. What? Const readable moment to the readable moment is equal to new date inside here time systems number. Then console.log your readable moment dot to interesting, so that you can understand. This is millisecond. Now convert into here back to the date objects, and you see here your date, that particular date time September 18, 2024. You see here September 18, 2024. Here and this one again we have to convert into the date objects. Then we have some tips for here. Pro developer tips: when working with date in JavaScript, always prefer here ISO date format because it is international standard, consistent across all the browsers. I mean Chrome, Safari, Brave, Edge. Okay, easy to parse and recommended by professional developers. So you have to always use this method in your projects, ISO date format. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.